You got the kids dressed up today, Ben?
Apparently we do. Got some pictures of it, so yeah, we'll see.
Apparently you have children? Like,
Yeah,
learning of this? Anything good?
I think it's Lilo and Stitch this year.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Dress up as an adult?
no,
You're not dressed enough tonight?
not a chance.
Will you be home in time?
I hope so. Yeah, that's the plan. Make it home by 5, and we'll bounce around for a few houses, I guess.
Do
So,
you give out the candy?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't even thought about it. So it'll be whatever mommy wants, mommy gets. So, she wants
Head
to
coach
go.
now, you're a full candy bar family, right? You have to give out full candy bars.
We'll find out.
If you could dress up as something.
Oh goodness. Probably Tom Cruise from Top Gun. How about that?
There you go. I like it.
Fighter pilot.
Didn't Philbin dress up as a pilgrim?
Oh goodness, I don't remember that.
Maybe that was in Green Bay.
We had some good rookie outfits today, though. We had them in the team meeting. So
Such as?
Ozzy won Best Dressed award, but I'll let you guys handle that after practice.
You don't want to talk about the injury report. You don't want to talk about Halloween. Why are we here?
I asked myself the same thing. We're aligned. Good week of practice here, so guys are ready to go. We're excited to get out to Cincy tomorrow and keep this thing rolling. So I'll keep it. I'll go ahead and open it up from there.
Ben, on the topic of ball location with the quarterback, what are the things you can do to enhance that improvement process?
Yeah, I think that's a daily quest that you talk about. You reinforce, you make sure it's on the forefront of his mind in everything that we do. It's the drill work, it's routes on air, it's the team periods of practice, and you expect it to carry over to games. And that's, man, accuracy is the hardest thing. The hardest thing to, I think, I'm not going to say improve on, but really teach. I think when you're a coach, it's something that a lot of players, a lot of quarterbacks, when they come into the NFL, you usually have it or you don't, and you're always looking as a coach to how do we get guys open cleaner? How do we help get aligned properly from our lower body mechanics to where we can be most accurate with throwing the football. So as long as it's a conscious effort every single rep, whether it's a walkthrough, whether it's over the course of practice, I do think those things add up, and you see improvement over the course of time. So
Just going off the ball location, when you're playing a team with a guy like Turner, who's had the ball production he's had for them, what does kind of quarterback, what do you kind of have to need to know when you're playing a guy like that?
yeah, I don't know that we necessarily single out that particular player, but to us, it's more, I share with you that Navy SEAL mentality of every play, particularly some of our pure progression plays. You get your eyes to number one, and is he open or not? And if he is, we're going to pull that trigger as quickly as we can to give him a good, accurate ball. So it's less so about who those particular defenders are, and more so just trusting what we're seeing, being able to trust the timing of our feet combined with anticipation for where those route runners are going to be, and throwing it into the proper windows.
Is Swift's groin injury just a continuation of the injury he suffered in DC a couple weeks ago?
It's really been a chronic thing for a while now. I think it goes probably earlier than DC that he's been feeling something, and so we're just doing our due diligence to make sure that we're getting the best version of Swift to help this team for him and his individual success, and we just want to make sure that we have him at a good spot for the whole season.
And how do you evaluate the job that you have done so far in terms of being involved in the defense, being responsible for that for the first time in your career?
That's a really good question. Probably one that I won't fully be able to assess until we get to the end of the year and able to review all 3 phases, to be honest with you. And it's something that DA and we spend a lot of time together. I'm not necessarily in their install meetings because I am a little bit more involved with the offense in their install meetings. I'm not in their staff meetings as much as I'd like to be. I try to do more of that in the springtime, both with the players and with the defensive staff. Where we are now in the season, it's a little bit more focused on the offense and making sure that side of the ball is good. But I'm very much informed with what's going on there. DA does a great job keeping me in the loop of, hey, we got this pressure in, we want to get this guy in this spot, blah, 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 and we spitball back and forth on what that's going to look like there on game days. So when he's calling it on game day, I know what we're doing, where everyone should be. I enjoy watching the defensive film after games, after practice, and that thing. But I do think the longer I'm in this role, the more in tune I'm going to be in bringing all three phases together so that we can play complementary football.
What's the dynamic between you and Dennis in terms of problem solving? Is that you offer solutions and defer to him as essentially head coach of the defense, or what's the dynamic of you two working together on fixing things defensively?
Yeah, well, he's got a great grasp on his system first and foremost, and so I'm not going to micromanage that. He's done it at a high level for a long time. That's part of the reason why he came here, and we brought him in here. Is he's got a great vision of what he wants it to look like. And then, of course, I've got ideas too that I'll spitball, and some of them he's like, okay, let me think about that. And maybe a week or two later, it circles back around, or other weeks like, no, we do it this way because, papa, and it's good for my education as well. It helps me grow as a coach when I'm learning more about the defensive side of the ball myself. So he's got a lot of expertise in that area. That's not something that I'd ever want to screw up, because he does an excellent job, obviously, and so I'm there to help support, and like I said, I do like to challenge occasionally and just learn.
And Rome said that his heel is a progressive thing, been a pain management thing throughout the season. How concerning is that for you, given his place in the offense?
Yeah, it's I didn't know it was a big deal until he started popping up on that injury report recently, and so apparently it's been bothering him and haven't even known about it. It speaks to who he is. He's tough, and he wants to go out there and perform regardless of not being 100%. So he's got the right makeup. I'll start with that, and then when I turn on the tape, that's really the ultimate judge of whether a guy's ready or not, and he looks like his normal self to me right now. So if it is a pain management thing, he's managing it really well.
And Wednesday was a little bit of a unique day where your top four receivers were all out. What challenges did that present for practicing?
Well, it gave guys an opportunity that don't normally get those reps. I see it that way, where a number of practice squad guys, or Jade Walker, for example, who's been a little bit more special teams oriented. Duvernay, same thing. Give them an opportunity to step up to the plate and get some reps with Caleb in the first string offense. And so, we're good. We got professionals in there, and to me it gives them a chance to showcase what they've been working on over the course of the season so far.
You guys last weekend went through a little bit of an unusual situation of, the starting quarterback for the other team being ruled out on Saturday. Is there anything you learned about kind of that first experience as a head coach that might inform the way you look at things this week when Flacco's up in the air?
No, I thought we handled it really well. We went into that week thinking that their starter was gonna be up. He's a really good player, obviously, and I think we handled it the right way. When we found out he wasn't going to be up, we pivoted to the next option. I think that's what you do in this league. The great teams, the great players, the great coaches, they adjust. We have this motto in the quarterback room: no one adjusts better than us. And so that's just par for the course, and it's just another week of a little bit more of the same.
With Swift, do you look at it like you might have to back him off for a week at some point, or are you just trying to sort of thread the needle the whole way with practice?
Yeah, we'll see. It's a week to week deal with where he's at, but he understands. He's a tough guy. I mean, he wants to be out there competing and playing for his teammates. He wants to win games, help his team win games, and so I know that a little bit for us is we got to protect him from himself too. We talk early in training camp that at some point in the season, you're not going to be feeling good. You got to be able to play at a high level despite being 85% of how you normally feel, and he's at that spot right now. So I think he's gonna pay dividends for us down the stretch here, though.
Have you
So a
seen?
lot of players were talking about accountability for their pre-snap mistakes and other penalties. It was a good question. How do you enforce accountability? How do you create consequences on a pro team?
That's what they're doing right now. So we're gonna be just fine.
And what have you seen from Tyreek the last couple of days as he comes back from the shoulder injury and obviously knowing the challenge that he's gonna be a part of on Sunday?
Say it again, sorry.
Just Tyreek, in terms of him coming back the last couple of days, what you've seen from him and also, not only coming back from the injury, but understanding what the challenge will be.
Yeah, I would say the first thing I notice, not just about Tyreek, but about the whole secondary is they're a little bit louder right now. Between Brisker and CJ and Tyreek out there all at the same time, so I hear them, and he looks good. He looks good. He looks like his normal self. So excited to see that group compete here this weekend.
CJ ready to play?
Possibly. You asked him the other day, didn't you?
No, I didn't talk
He
about
said
it. I'm sure
C-
somebody.
What did he say? What did he say last?
What do you think he would say?
Huh?
He said see you
Yeah.
There
Sunday.
you go. There you go.
All right. So there we go.
Done.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.